Okay, hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you guys are watching this after the fact and just want to watch your sign, that'll be timestamped down below. Just a reminder, please take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it resonate. Whenever this pops up on your newsfeed, it is meant for you. And yeah, we're just doing regular signs. I cut myself when I was sleeping. I scratched myself, and I have you're not gonna be able to see it. It's too small, but it's in the shape of a star. And it's funny because I'm an Aquarius, and the star sign on tarot is Aquarius. So I just thought that was kind of funny. But okay, we're starting today with Taurus. Taurus, what do we have for you? I feel like, okay, like Taurus, you're like heavily protected right now. If you are going through it currently, like you are not alone. That's what I'm just like feeling that. We have you turn heads everywhere you go. That makes sense for a Taurus, right? You guys are ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of love and desires, right? Afraid to tell you the truth. Are these? Okay. Sometimes I don't want to get the decks wrong, but it's the right one. People want to be you. There's a lot of people in your energy. Maybe that's why you need to be heavily protected right now. If you're not able to like go places, or if you're being blocked from certain, like attending certain things or doing certain things due to like, I don't know, conflicts like in your schedules, or like maybe like your budget is really tight right now, there's a reason for that, Taurus. It's because you're not meant to just be seen yet, right? Like people are kind of, I want to say, like siphoning off your energy a little bit. We have addictions and fighting with others, bad habits. Ugh. And then we have evil eye, be careful. There, like you guys are being really protected from something, and it's like if you don't know, I just kind of feel like there's a lot of things going wrong with you right now, like just not working out in the way that you want them to work out for you, and there is a reason. Don't think it's not coming, like it's for your protection. Can we clarify this here? We have Knight of Wands. People, they do like, I wouldn't want to say it's kind of like envy, and I'm getting strong. Like jealousy is like a normal kind of emotion, but like envy is like a very, like the ego side of it, like the shadowy side, and it's kind of envy. Like this person wants to kind of, it could just be one person, could be multiple people, but there is just somebody here in your energy that does want to like have what you have, like exactly what you have, right? And it's kind of like it's draining you. I don't even think you realize how much it's draining you, right? And yeah, can we clarify this here for Taurus? We have the Lover's card. There's also somebody here. It could be, I don't know why I don't want to say it. Maybe it's because they're trying to stay hidden. But there could be somebody here, Taurus, that is attracted to you, that wants you, but then they have like an ex or like a third party who doesn't really want you to like have them. Three of Swords. Like I think that this person, the person who has their eyes on you and who wants to like try to communicate with you, has hurt their ex really bad, and they don't want them to be happy without them. And it's kind of like it is an unhealed energy. It's, we have the Ten of Cups that came out on addictions or bad habits. What is this about here for Taurus? Okay, so there is like somebody here from your past, Taurus, that wants to reconnect with you with the Six of Cups. They want to move to the Ten of Cups with you, which is completion with like family wise, like emotional stability, open honesty too. This is something that they struggled to be able to do in the past, right? Maybe this is why it didn't work out with you. Maybe there's like that third party here where like this could be some like one of your exes who's dealing with somebody else, right? And now they want to come back to you. It's just a lot of like, It could be a love triangle, I guess. Yeah. What else do you have here? Wow, my heart. It's just it's very heavy. And then we have the Ace of Swords. And it came out sideways where it's like somebody here knows like the situation or the truth or the way that they went about it wasn't correct and they want to come back and apologize. I also feel like there's a lot of other moving parts in the situation, especially if there are children involved, where it's just not so easy. It's not so easy to just like come in and like, hey, I want this, I want to do this. There's a lot of moving parts here that makes it very complicated. Any more messages here? Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. I also kind of feel like maybe this person is using that as an excuse. Like it is kind of an excuse. Like there is a lot of moving parts here, but if they wanted to find a way here, they could make it work. But it's just like they don't want to. It's kind of giving like people pleaser energy, where like they're just okay with not okay with, but I guess kind of like that, where it's like they'll do whatever's easiest, even though they know it's not right. That's what it is. Yeah. And if that's the case, that's never gonna, it's not gonna work out. Like there could be like people telling them like, hey, you have to stay with this person for the sake of a child or something like that. And it's just not gonna work. So it's like this person's energy is very split in two. And I don't think it's like I don't think you're in communications with this person because there's nothing really more to say here. Like it's up to this person to kind of deal with it, because honestly they're kind of causing chaos in your life, Taurus. Like they're causing confusion, they're bringing like all this stuff. That's why like you're being protected right now. Like you're not supposed to be out and open. Like you need to be preserving your energy, protecting yourself, and just like being like limit the people you have around you, because you do have people, you might not even be aware of it, like this person could like stalk you on social media, like through different accounts, or they could ask like people about you, like they could just like know or like think they know about you, think they just start thinking these things about you all the time, and it's affecting you, like even if you don't realize it. So that's why you are being like protected at this time. Okay, let's get advice for you guys, and then we can move on. I think we're gonna do, okay, we'll do this other deck. See, there's like a lot of confusion here. This person is, I don't even know how you would block this person or get them to stay clear of your energy, because it's like you're not pulling on this person's energy. It's definitely them bringing this into your life. We have recovery, comeback. Find strength and healing as each step forward renews hope and paves the way for a triumphant resurgence. There is going to like be reconnection with this person, but it's, you got to take some time to yourself and keep your energy to yourself. It also says resurrection, shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise from the ashes even more powerful. Okay, so that's it for you guys, Taurus. Next we'll do Gemini after I get some water. Okay. Gemini, I feel like this energy is like happiness, like you're trying to be happy. You're trying to make yourself happy, or like focus on your happiness. Maybe you're rebuilding. Oops. We have high and dry. You need a practical plan. And then 1 to 3 months. So Cancer almost wanted to come out, so you could have been dealing with the Cancer, but this could also just like be a mother figure, someone where it's like I don't know, like I think like you were trying to depend on somebody and they're just not there, right? And now you're just like, maybe this person promised you, like mother figure could also, it doesn't have to be your mother, this could be like someone who has children, maybe someone who's older than you. But like I think like they promised to help you with something and like they're not doing it anymore, where like like, yeah, they left you high and dry, or like you kind of have to figure things out for yourself. I think this is kind of something that you've been accustomed to, like where you're used to it, but you thought things would be different this time. We also have Scorpio, like, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but it's also more so like this is like a pattern, like a repeated behavior, because Scorpio is about like life and rebirth. It is also sexual energy, but for me right now, I just feel like it's a rebirth. Um, we have, there's nothing you can do. And I feel like that's in the sense of like trusting this person, or like getting this person to do whatever it is that you want them to do. Because I feel like it's because with Scorpio, it's like this is not the first time this person has done it. It's definitely like a repeated behavior or pattern. We have big ego. And third house, get your ideas going, Gemini and Mercury, which is your house. Like you guys could be focusing on yourself, trying to figure out what it is that you are trying to, because like we do have self-made too here. Like, so you guys are focusing, well, maybe you guys need to be focusing, right, on things that make you happy, to find your own happiness, and to maybe just not rely on this person, because this person has already proved to shown that they are not reliable, that you can't count on them, right? And so as much as you do love this person, have respect for them, it is kind of just like, okay, I'm going to take this time to just focus on me and like what I need to do and how can I move forward for my future. And that doesn't mean like, you know, you walking away from someone, or like you depend, like not depending on them does not mean you don't love them anymore. It's more so that you love yourself more, and like you know that you have a responsibility and that you need to do something. Let's see. Can we clarify this here for Gemini? I think like you guys were having doubts with like, because sometimes when we plan our future, right, where it's like we have an idea and like we think that things should be a certain way, it is kind of hard for us to kind of pivot. That is just because naturally like we see and we envision things for ourselves, and like when it doesn't happen, it can throw us for a loop, right? I think that's kind of like what happened with you guys here. And it's like, and I also want to say you like giving people grace, because you would like people to give you grace, right? But it kind of gets to the point where how much like you're also like hurting yourself. Like this person isn't just hurting themselves, they're hurting you. With you guys got the World card, and it landed on the 1 to 3 months. And so like in 1 to 3 months, a cycle will be closing here. You guys could be traveling. You guys could be making a decision that is going to actually affect your whole world. I want to say this is something that you've thought about for a very long time. You weren't really sure. For some reason, it's about a support system. Like you guys kind of thought you had a support system, and it's not here anymore. And so, yeah, we have the Fool card here, which is a new beginning. Is it more so like, did you guys think that if you move somewhere that you would have a support system, and you guys don't have it? And so like maybe you guys are thinking about maybe moving away, so that way, I don't know, kind of like a fresh start, maybe for a job opportunity. What else do we have here? We have the Queen of Cups and the 7 of Coins. There is just something here where it's like this person, whoever it is that you couldn't depend on, does have to work on themselves. With the Queen of Cups here, it's also more mother energy, because it's water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I do feel like the Queen of Cups is the mother, right? Like for me, that she is the mother. And it's with like, maybe you have to be a mother to yourself, or maybe you have to be like a mother to an actual mother, right? Like, but it's more so like taking care of business. But I wonder if someone's trying to guilt you. There is a little bit of guilt here. Someone here is going to try to guilt you for trying to do what's best for you and your family. There's a really big financial component here where like they're trying to like hold that over you. Oh, and that's kind of like with Pisces here. They could be a Pisces, but it's like, I don't know why, but there's somebody here that's kind of doubting you, like you're not going to be able to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. That alone for me is like, if you don't think I can do it, you know, I'm going to show you, like, and I think that's the kind of energy that you're giving. And That's okay. You can't convince somebody to treat you right, or like to show up in the way that you want them to show up, right? I think you guys realize that and are coming to terms with it. Okay, let's get advice and then we can move on. We have, you guys got self-love and self-made. So for self-love, you are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect and desire, and others will follow suit. If you don't like put yourself first, or like respect yourself first, or it's just like you can't show somebody else how to do that, right? Because they will, that's why we tend to attract or mirror people who are like ourselves, for essentially, right? So if you have somebody, not all the time, sometimes it depends too. Like if you, sometimes we can be a mirror to people, like we can attract people to us who are unhealed. But a lot of the times it's like people will test your boundaries just to see like what they can get away with. And when you have that self-love or self-respect and they know that they can't treat you any type of way, it's like, okay, they either need to fall in line or like get it together, or just, you know, go ahead and find what it is that they want themselves. Okay, good luck to you guys, Gemini. Next we have Cancer. I don't know. I'm feeling addictions, Cancer. I don't know why. We have your hard work is paying off. Maybe you're addicted to working hard. Maybe you're just trying to yeah, confirmation where it's just like you guys have been working on something and you're about to see the results. We have someone pretending to be your friend. Ooh, Capricorn. So this person could be a Capricorn. More so like Capricorn is devil energy, kind of, where like you, when we have people in our lives that don't hold us accountable, they kind of just hold us back, right? Because there's a way of like showing people like we love and care, we care about them, but we also like what they're doing isn't right. And because it's like if you condone when somebody is not their best selves, it's like you're actually are hindering them, right? And sometimes we can take criticism as disrespect or I don't know, like being a hater. But and then it's just like, well, yeah, I feel like for this energy, that's what I'm picking up, where it is definitely someone here who is pretending to be your friend and they're in this devil energy. They could also be like I don't like, I don't want to say they're sabotaging. Kinda. It's like they don't want to see you doing better than them. No, it's not that. We'll have to clarify. We have solar plexus. I'm gonna clarify because I don't want to forget what it is. Let's use this deck. What is this Capricorn energy? It's they like having your energy around. That's what it is. Like maybe they can have a good time with you. But again, it is very much like maybe this is someone you've known from your past. Yeah, like you grew up together. It's kind of hard to grow with somebody like from your childhood. Like a lot of times if you guys live together, like you guys are like you grow up together, or like if you guys had like a certain dynamic growing up, it's kind of hard to like get out of that dynamic. At the same time, it's like you guys probably do have a lot of fun together. But I just don't know why, but it's not, I don't think it's like healthy for some reason. Codependent. They don't want to lose you. Okay, that would be like a thing where it's just like if you are doing better than them, like they feel like they're going to lose you. That's what it is. We have Aquarius. And seeing a ghost, people from your past. So you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius, but Aquarius is also like doing something outside of the box, right? Because Aquariuses are kind of like outcasts. They are like rebels without a cause for the most part. Like they're just different, right? So maybe you guys are doing something that is different. than other people. You could be meeting an Aquarius too, like someone from your past, or just meeting somebody else, somebody different from your past that you thought you weren't going to see. With the hard work is paying, it's like there is just like this one little thing here that you guys are kind of holding on to, but I think it's more so like just it's hard letting go of the past. That's all I could say on that part. Let's clarify. Can we clarify this here? I think you guys have like been working on affirmations or like thinking positively about like yourself, like what you can accomplish here. That's funny. The King and Queen of Cups came out from two different decks. So like there is a match here, but it landed on the Devil. And what is that? Oh. Okay, so there was, I feel like there is somebody from your past here, Cancer, who it didn't work out in the past just because like you did have like this something here holding you back, and I think you guys have been working on it. I think that you guys are about to meet a match here because it did land over here that is right for you. I don't think you guys are really expecting it. I think that this is something that you thought was over. I think that you guys thought that this person had like a lot of options here with the Seven of Cups. With the wrong path here is like, I think that you guys maybe felt like you took the wrong path, like you made the wrong decision. Also, again, confused on what path to take. And it's just like a lot of like, what is it that you should be doing? And to that I say is like, what is it that you really want? Like maybe sit down and think like, what is it that you want out of life? You know, sometimes like when when I'm around certain people, like I can kind of take on their energies. It's like, especially when I was younger, I didn't really notice it, but then it was just like, if I stopped being friends with that person, I would be like, this is insane. Like I don't even agree with anything that this person thought. Like I don't know why we were friends, and it's because it's just like a path that we have to go through. And I think that you had to go through this path, Cancer, to kind of see that that's not what you want long term, right? And that whatever it is that there is something else that's coming back around that you thought that you might have missed out on that you haven't. Let's do I'm hearing fighter here. You guys could be fighting a lot of people. Maybe you're fighting yourself, like about what it is that you really want here. We have reward and recognition. Congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and your own power. You got your hard work is paying off twice, so it's definitely going to happen. Everything that, like, don't feel like, especially if you guys have walked away from something, that it was a waste. Because if we walk away from something, there's a reason, right? We don't do it just because, like, if we're happy, why are we walking away from something? Okay, that's it. I'm moving on. Good luck to you guys, Cancer. Leo, I'm definitely hearing, hold on. It's like this energy of, why can't I, it's just like wanting more. It's like, but I don't know if like you don't want to admit you want more. I couldn't even say it. It was kind of like, messages here. We have a trial and error, try again, and a win-win, and being recognized. I can understand very much, Leo, when you want something and like maybe it is being recognized, like because it's like I want more. Like I kind of feel like I want it to be seen, which is very Leo energy, right? In the spotlight, and I feel like maybe it hasn't worked, right? Like it's just like something that you have been doing, I want to say for years. Could have been a very long time, maybe since you were a child, right? Where it's just like it's something that you have been working on. Um, and I was even touching my solar plexus right here, which is like it's like you, and I believe you can do this, but for some reason it's just like the way that it's happening, I keep feeling is not going to be the way that you expect it to happen. We have someone is sabotaging you, breaking generational curses, and then feeling ignored. Unfortunately, it's when someone is sabotaging you, I really kind of feel like this is someone in your family. This is someone who with kind of is very unhealed, right? Someone who doesn't, I hate to say it, but just doesn't want you to do better than them, unfortunately. And it's because like they feel like if they would have had the opportunities that you had, that you know they could have already accomplished this, like they could have already done it. And unfortunately, it's kind of like I want to say like negging in a way, like they're not really happy for you. And unfortunately, like when we share things with people that are not happy for us, well, that don't have the best intentions for us, like their energy, like even if they're not doing it consciously, like it's like subconsciously, like they feel some type of way and like they kind of project that energy onto you, and it just can make things a lot more difficult to accomplish. So personally, I wouldn't, I don't even like telling people anything that I'm doing because unless it's already done and over with, because you just don't know what kind of like who's going to actually really be happy for you and who isn't, right? With this breaking generational curses is like you're going to, sometimes it's hard, a lot of times it's actually really hard to see what someone is doing to us and that it's not right, right? Until like you actually step away from the situation and you kind of realize, or like if you talk about it, right? And like an example, I had this girl, I know this girl, and like her when we were younger, her mom let her boyfriend move in with them, right? And it was like they were pretty. We were young and he was older, and at that time it was like, oh, that's pretty cool, right? But when you think about it, like in this day and age, like why would you, as a mother, let your daughter's boyfriend who didn't have a job, right, who is significantly older, move in? Like it's like you're trying to sabotage your daughter, right? Like it's like things that you think that, oh, this is cool, it's so cool that they let me, it's kind of a setup though, right? Because what happened if like her daughter would have gotten pregnant, or like at such a young age? Like it's insane to me. Like it's just like things that you don't, like in the moment you don't really think about it, but like when you grow up you're just like, that was kind of fucked up. Okay, let's clarify. Can we get messages here? We have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups came out on being recognized, right? Where you are like I'm saying, the way that you are going to be recognized is not going to be in the way that you expected. And I don't think it's going to be from your given family, it's going to be from your chosen family. It's because that you, and I'm not, how can I say, it's like it just comes back where I feel like this energy that this person wished that I feel like they would have constantly told you this, like if I would have had your opportunities, then I would have done this and this and this and that. Like I don't know why you haven't done this yet. It's not hard. If and at the same time, it's like, listen, they made their choices, they lived their lives, right? Like you are here because of them. Like especially if this is a parent. And it just gets to a point, like, yeah, bottom of the deck is like abused, where it's like this is kind of toxic. This is a very toxic situation, and it sucks because we have repeating patterns, because this person is supposed to be your parent, like, or a parent figure. Anything else? Okay, let me just get advice here, and then oops. We have pause. You are being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Sometimes I also feel like if this is a parent, because I am getting strong parent, that when they feel like some of them feel like we owe them, like as like that their children owe them for bringing them into this world, and that's kind of like what I'm getting here. Where like maybe you feel like you cannot pursue your dreams, like or get wherever it is that you need to go to because you have to take care of your parent. And while that is certainly a choice, right? Like if you want to do that, but I think that the position that you're kind of in right now, Leo, does not really give you or allow you to do that. And without sacrificing yourself or sacrificing your dreams. And it's okay to be selfish. Like it's not being, this is not called being selfish. This is setting boundaries, right? Because just because you're not making your parent happy, like for the number one thing, like they might have, how I can say this, they say like, you were the number one thing in my life, right? Like I always put you first, as you should. A parent should always put their child first, right? It should not go the other way around. A child should not be putting their parent first. It's not, it doesn't go like that. Okay, all right, I'm gonna move on. Good luck to you. Did I get advice? I did. Okay, good luck to you guys, Leo. I had a candle going and I didn't put a plate under it and it started leaking and I hope it doesn't fall on the ground, but what can you do now? Okay. Who do we have next? Virgo. Okay, can we get messages here for Virgo? Virgo, we have good news is coming. Oops. Someone is sabotaging you and control issues. I kind of feel like this is a past energy. Yeah, so there could have been someone in your past here who was trying to sabotage you, who wasn't really happy, who tried to control you. I kind of feel like they're going to find out some news about you that's going to kind of make them upset, but it's actually just like good for you. Or like you're going to find out something about that's happened to them that's going to make you kind of happy. And I hate to say like their misery is going to make you happy, but it's like confirmation. That's what I'm going to say. Like you're going to kind of realize that you walking away from this person or like this person was not the one for you. We have confessions and secrets, problem solver, and then a mirror, a trigger. I think it's like, I think that this person depended on you a lot and they would like tell people, Virgo, they'd be like, they would, how could I, like they would say, Virgo can never get this right, can never do this right, right? And but you were the ones always solving the problems. Like you guys were the ones always like figuring things out. And so if you got one little thing wrong, like who cares? At least you did it. At least you were trying to do something. You were trying to come with a solution. And this person just always like came with problems, right? And especially if you guys were like in the same friend group, it was like I think that this person's life is kind of falling apart in a way where like they're kind of like what's going on? Why don't you have it together? Like what's happening here? And people are kind of realizing that you're not the problem. Like you were never the problem, Virgo. It was this person. Now my throat is closing up. It's like people could have been afraid to to speak on it. Wow. Yeah, it's just like they're seeing things for how they are now. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through this quickly. Can we clarify this here? They could have been a Libra or a Cancer. But it's very much like this is with the, like, you are being vindicated right now, right? Like, and it's like in a way where it's like, how can I can't even put into words, like, and it doesn't really want to come out. Maybe you don't even have to say anything. Like, if you were in a friend group with these people, or if these are your family members, you don't even have to say anything. Like, they're going to come up to you and just be like, I'm so sorry. I never thought that you were the problem. Can we clarify this here? And we have the sun. Like, you are the sun. You were the reason so many good things happened to this person. I think even maybe this person is starting to realize it. Kinda. They're like on the fence. They don't really want to. They're still kind of making excuses. And then we have the Empress. Yeah, they could never control you. You guys are the Empress. Like, that was never gonna work. And you guys are just really divinely protected. And that I feel like you guys were with this person for a very long time. Like, I don't know why, but I'm kind of feeling that they have somebody new, right? And it's very much like this person is going through it with this person, and they're like, wow, I don't know how Virgo didn't lose their mind. We're like, do so much more. And it's because you are just very divinely protected. I'm going to just pull advice, and I'm going to move on because it's just kind of, I don't know why I don't really care for this energy. We have fresh start. You are being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you have been given. Okay. All right. Next we have Libra. Okay. Libra, you guys have been like very calm about something. What's going on here for Libra? We have it can't be alone, needs validation. Your hard work is paying off. And confronting someone yourself. I think this is your energy here, right, Libra? This may be, yeah, like in the past that you maybe couldn't really be alone. And maybe just accepting anybody into your life, but not anymore. Like, you guys have definitely worked on that, which congratulations, right? I don't think this was easy for you. I think that there was definitely a childhood wound here, right? Where maybe you were abandoned, not physically. Maybe you did have a parent there, but like maybe emotionally, maybe like they just weren't there to be able to connect to you. Like, maybe you just didn't understand what love was supposed to be. And that can be like when we don't know what love is, or like how to love ourselves, we'll just let anybody in, right? And it could be very damaging to ourselves. And I think that you would rather just be like, love yourself and love yourself correctly than allow other people to come into your life and disrespect you. We have self-made, ask God for help. Oops. And finding the calm in the storm. I feel like I said that earlier, like you guys just being very calm about something. We also have praying for help twice. Like, praying for help almost came out. It's on the top of the deck. So ask for God for help and then praying for help. So I think that you guys have been doing like a lot of meditating. Maybe I also want to say like alone time. It's kind of weird. I think you guys are trying to push through this alone time. Like, maybe you guys are in a relationship right now, but you don't want to be. It's kind of like that. Like, maybe if you were in a relationship, you're happy that you're not in a relationship anymore. There is just like this realization that I don't know why, but it's just like this realization that everything's gonna be okay, right? There's just someone here in your energy too, Libra, who just doesn't want you to see that for some reason. It's like they would rather you, well, obviously, if you have low standards and anybody has access to you, and this, like, you having standards will not allow this person to have access to you anymore. And I think that, well, that would make sense why they don't want you to accomplish this. But it's like they're trying to fog your mind up. Um, wow, that's interesting. I wouldn't say even like preying on your downfall. It's more so, I don't think, but it's like they don't want you to realize your worth. With the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, like that's what you are, and that's what you're capable of. Where it's like a happy family, like you have such an emotional abundance about you, and also a financial abundance, like you could, with 1111 here, like I think that you guys could be like very powerful, like angels, I want to say too, where you do have a lot of people on your corner, on your side, and this person I don't know if they realize it like in the 3D, but like their higher self 100% realizes the kind of power that you have. And you could even have like be the type of person where like you bring a lot of luck to other people, and that's why this person doesn't want you to move on. Like, yeah, like they know that if you leave them with the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, like they're going to be broke, they're going to feel left out, they're going to they're going to lose out on you and your energy. Okay, let's see. We have the 9 of Cups. Like this is you. Oops. Finding the calm in the storm, sitting there in your power, realizing that you're going to be okay, and that you actually have all the cups and all the things that you need. And if you don't, that you can get them quite easily. Like it comes to you. You don't have to work at it. Like you don't have to work for it. Ooh, confront, and then the Fool came out, which is confronting someone or yourself. I think this is yourself, like starting your self-love journey. I kind of want to say you're already like halfway there. Like you've started it already. You guys could be like doing like new things, starting new hobbies, hanging out with your friends. Hey Jamike, how are you? Traveling, right? And then we have the 7 of Wands, which is like you standing up for yourself or finding your true self, which I think you guys have already done it with this self-made here. I think that you guys had to go through a lot because like earlier I said that you didn't really maybe have that good not financial, could be financial too, but like emotional connection growing up, right? And so if we don't have that, it takes us a lot longer to learn that, because if our parents don't teach it to us, right, like those are the people who are supposed to teach it, then we have to learn through trial and error. And I think that you guys have done that, and you're gonna like, you might not have come from a happy family, but a happy family is gonna come from you, and you guys are very determined to make sure of that. And I think you guys also know, because there is like this person here who kind of doesn't want you to leave them. Like they're hoping you'll come back to them. But I think you guys kind of realize that this person is very selfish in a lot of different ways. So, okay, let me get advice here. We have be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Hi, Lion. Yeah. Okay, Libras, I hope that resonated. I will see you guys next time. And then next we have Scorpio. I think we're like halfway, right? Okay. The readings are going by kind of fast today, which I don't mind, right? Okay. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, we have Taurus, So you could be dealing with a Taurus. No, but it's like feeling less than, comparing yourself to others. Taurus also is ruler of the second house. Second house is but also it's like your financial, like your finances, right? So maybe you're kind of going through it right now where there are people who just have more than you. I want to say that's kind of what it is. It is like a feeling of comparing, like when you compare yourself, like maybe it's like the people around you. We have confused on what path to take. This is like, I feel like this is in regards to your career. We have evil eye, be careful. Act like a leader. And refusing to accept the truth. And then we have asked for help. I don't know why, but this evil eye here, Scorpio, I kind of feel like you could be going through it financially a little bit, but you don't want to tell anybody about it, right? It's much like you have to, like, you act in this way where it's like, if I say everything's going to be okay, where everything is okay, then it's okay, right? Like you're trying to affirm that into your reality, right? That's what I kind of see here. And so if you are struggling, like if you've witnessed, like, well, if you've experienced a job loss, right? You might not want to tell people about it, or like you might, but the thing is that when we talk about things, especially like the people closest to you, right? I'm not saying tell the whole world, but like the people close to you, like who you should trust, right? Who you know are gonna like help you or like can help you, or because it's just, sometimes it's like about word of mouth, right? Like where if you open up your mouth, a solution can come, like and it happens in ways that you just would not even expect, like the craziest thing where it's like I don't know, like one time I lost my keys, like my spare set of keys, and I'm looking for this for like months. I'm just like, I don't know, and I randomly text my friend randomly, and I'm like, hey, like I can't find my spare keys, that's crazy. And they were like, oh, I actually have them, right? And it was just like, that's the insanity where it's just like sometimes like you have to open up your mouth and ask for help, or like you have to like tell people what's going on in order to find a solution. But I think that you guys are just kind of used to like being strong, or like, especially if I'm getting like for firstborn energy, where like you are the eldest, like you are the one that people rely on. um and it's like it's hard for you to kind of be like and you kind of might have even grown up with that mindset too, like maybe your family taught you like you don't speak about your problems because then more problems are going to come. And that's to like in a certain extent, right? Like you don't tell people. I guess it's the opposite. I really don't like to tell people good things because it's like they can like prey on your down, like they're not going to be happy for you. But typically when you tell people like bad things that are happening to you, they like to help, which is kind of weird. Like it's kind of weird, but it's just my experience. It's not going to be everybody's experience, right? But from my understanding is because they don't feel threatened, right? Like because they're not like if you're going through something good and they don't feel threatened, but like more so if you are going through something bad, they do want to help you. Okay. Can we clarify this here for Scorpio? We do have the death card, which is your card, and it landed on confused on what path to take. And it does feel like this is a job. It could be whatever it is that you guys are had to end. It could be a relationship too, but with Taurus, it's something to do with financial, like so your financials, like maybe you have to move, get a new car, something like that. What is refusing to accept the truth? The Knight of Pentacles, that came out sideways, where it is like if you admit that maybe you're having a hard time, that people aren't going to see you in a certain light anymore. And that's just like a fear. That's definitely a fear-based ideology, right? Like we can't, first of all, we can't control what other people think about us. Second of all, what we think of ourselves, it should matter the most. And then third of all, it's like if you keep this in, like I can tell that it's like eating at you, and like it's not going to go anywhere, especially with this Seven of Cups here, where I think you're the only person going to that's judging yourself. No, I think there's one person here. I think there might be. I don't know why. It's like it could be a parent. I don't know why parents are so strong. Maybe because Father's Day is tomorrow. I didn't even realize that because I'm like, this is like like a lot of the readings have been involved with about parents, so that would make sense. Maybe this is just something that was instilled to you by a father figure, where you don't show that you're weak, because then I don't know why, but then they're like, oh, if they show that they're weak, then I can like take their power. I don't know. That's very weird energy. But we do have here the Ace of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. So there is a beginning here. There's a lot of Pentacles, a lot of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But it's like there's going to be some time. Is there anything they can do to move past it? No. Not really. I don't think so. Five of Swords came out. It is just more so like not wanting to feel alone, like confiding in your community and changing this mindset that you have to be the strong person all the time, because it's just impossible. Yeah. And then let me tell you, Scorpio, it is job losses, especially. It's just such a, it's a I don't want to say natural part of things, right? But it's just normal. Like things happen. People quit their jobs. I quit my job almost 2 years ago. And you gotta like, it's just, it is what it is. I guess life to me at some point just gets to like the point where it is what it is. There's nothing we could do, but just don't hide yourself and don't isolate yourself, because I feel like you guys are isolating yourself. Can we clarify this here? Now, can we get advice? Sorry, for Scorpio. We have bring balance. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. I really feel like there is somebody in your community that could help you get another job, if you wanted it, right? Like if you needed it. I just think that you need to kind of open up a little bit. David, no, I did do Leo. Leo was at 2355 if you want to go back. I only have like 5 signs left. Okay, next we have Sagittarius. Can we clarify this here for, so can we just get messages for Sagittarius? We have inheritance. So you guys could be receiving something. Wait before taking action. And you're being redirected. So there's something here, Sagittarius, that you got this inheritance. It could be somebody like giving you something. It could be a large sum of money, but I also want to say it could be like I don't know why, like a job, or like, we'll clarify. I guess it's going to be different for everybody, but let's see. What is this here for Sagittarius? Oops. This is a wish fulfillment. So whatever it is that you've been praying for, if you've been praying for if like you've been praying for a new job, or I don't know, a person, a relationship, a new house, something like that, there is like an opportunity here that's going to come in. You need to wait for some reason. What it's like, okay, there's going to be 2 opportunities, and it's like the first one is it's like, okay, you're going to think it's like a really good idea, like a really good opportunity. Just wait a little bit, because there's going to be another one that is going to fit you more better, where it's just going to be suited more for you. We have depression, anxiety. We have affirmations and visiting friends and family. Okay, so you're going to feel kind of nervous, because that's when the anxiety is going to come in about not taking this first option. You guys might have, some of you guys might have already taken the first option and then it didn't work out. That's also a possibility. But like for some of you guys, I think it's more so you didn't take this opportunity. You didn't take it. You might have not taken it seriously, but there is like this other opportunity that's coming that is just going to work out. Is it going to be the, no, okay. I'm like, is it going to be the same opportunity coming back around? It could be. That's strong too. Sometimes we have to lose something in order to realize that we actually really wanted it, right? And that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting here. Because like you feel like you missed out on an opportunity, and it's just, I don't think it's over. With this affirmation here, I would definitely just like whatever it is that you're trying to get to come back into your life, to say it at least 3 times a day, or like whenever you're having doubts, just to say that affirmation, like I know it's going to work out. Or I wouldn't even say like it's okay. I guess it's okay. Hey, Aubrey. We do. This is definitely a financial. This could be like a job opportunity, where like someone, or something that has a lot of money involved. With this 10 of Pentacles, this is something like, this is a family dynamic, but more so like being financially independent. With this Empress card here, could be a mother, like you creating something with this person. That's what it is. I'm okay. How are you? Oops. Yeah, you guys feel like you missed out. So sorry, Sagittarius. You guys feel like you guys missed out on this opportunity, and it's just, there is no such thing as a missed opportunity. It's just not right now, but it's gonna come back around. Anything, yeah. This could be like an offer of some sort. Typically, this is what is it called? A romantic offer, but it's just like, I'm just gonna say an offer because it could be different here for everybody. That's gonna be a really short one, so I'm just going to get advice for you guys. We have detached. You are being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out, and let go to your attachment of it. I don't understand, David. What do you mean? Sagittarius, don't feel like, when we feel like we missed out on an opportunity, more than likely it was not the one for us, right? Realistically, it's like things did not work out because, for many reasons. One of them is like it was not meant to work out, right? And then also too, it's like maybe people need to grow in a certain way. Maybe you needed to grow. Maybe this person needed to grow. Maybe that opportunity wasn't for you. Maybe you're meant for something more. You're thinking too small. And sometimes, like not sometimes, all the time, we always get what we need, never what we want. So okay, next we have Capricorn. Capricorn. There's like this thing of like not wanting to compromise. Like this deck doesn't want to shuffle right now. It's being very stubborn. So you guys could be stubborn. Capricorns, earth sign and fire signs tend to be kind of stubborn. We have repeating patterns. We have Libra. So you guys could be dealing with a Libra. Or more so like with this repeating patterns, things kind of have to be balanced in your life. We're like, technically, I don't like to say it like this, but especially Capricorns, because you're the same as Aquarius is, you guys are ruled by Saturn. So a lot of times, like when we do something to somebody, it'll come back right back to us. Sometimes like that same second, like that same, like in this lifetime, especially. So especially like, so if you have done something to someone and then now this person is doing it to you, it doesn't even have to be the same person. It could be like a completely different person. But let's say now this new person is doing it to you, and you are kind of meant to kind of experience that to kind of realize what you put that first person through, right? And it's like, okay, I'm sorry, like it is, you're just meant to experience that because it was wrong. But it also goes for good things too. So it's like, I think that with this repeating patterns, um it's kind of giving like someone did something to you that you have already done to somebody else, and then you're getting mad at them, for doing that to you. And it's, instead of understanding, we go through these things so that we can understand people. Hey Tim. And so it's like instead of placing blame or getting mad at this person, I need you to just kind of think back about like when you did it to somebody else, or when you did it to that person, and like if it was very intentional or it wasn't. Because I feel like it wasn't really intentional. I think that you I kind of feel like you wish that the other person would have given you more grace. And now that you're asking, like this person is asking you for grace, you're not willing to give it. Yeah, excessive consequences. Be careful, where it's like, I don't know why I keep on. It's just not that serious. It's never that serious, right? 3 more cards here. Unable to express emotions. That's another thing. A lot of times when people get into relationships, they're not able to express themselves. And it's more so like, okay, so let's say somebody did something that bothered you, right? And you're just gonna not address it. You don't address it. And then you do something that bothers them, and then instead of like, what do they address it with you. They say, hey, I don't really like that. Yeah, I don't really like that, and so I'm bringing it up. And then you go back and you think about that, everything that this person has ever done to you, right? And you're just like, well, you did this, you did that, you did this. And then at that point, we're just kind of like placing the blame, right? We're not trying to figure out solutions. It's more so like, I don't like that you called me out on this because I didn't call you out on this. But really, you're the one that's wrong, Capricorn, for not calling them out when it did hurt you. Bringing up when they're just trying to address the issue at hand. We have fighting with others. And then we have spell work. I don't know why I have this card in my deck, because I don't really care for it, but is this fighting with others is like, do you feel like there's kind of like this feeling that whenever something doesn't go your way, that someone is doing it to you intentionally, right? That someone has a plot against you, or they're trying to sabotage you. And more so, it's like, I don't want to, I hate to say it like this, but I'm gonna say it. It kind of sounds kind of mean, but like, you are not the center of the universe. Like, you are not the center of the world. People more than likely do not care what you have going on in your life. Um, and it's more so like, they're not trying to cause problems between you and this person. Like, they're not trying to cause problems. Like, nobody here is trying to cause problems. It's more so like, you need to be able to look within here. Oh my God, it's just, I'm gonna hurt this. This one's like kind of a lot. Like, like, have you tried therapy? I think maybe therapy might help you, Capricorn. It's just like being stubborn. There's a lot of stubbornness, not wanting to hear it. It's like not wanting to acknowledge that maybe you could change in some ways. With this Queen of Swords here energy, it's very much like, your thoughts create things, right? So if you think the worst things are going to happen in your head. I'm not going to say that's reality, but that's just like, that's how I kind of view it. And it's like, that's a lot of like habits we have to break. Anything else here? You get is the king, the Queen of Cups, and then the Queen of Swords, which are kind of two very opposites. Like, the Queen of Swords is very intellectual, right? Like, they think with their, like, that's how they think. And then we have the Queen of Cups, and they're more emotional. Like, they feel things. And with you guys being unable to express your emotions, that's why you're just like, logically, okay, this is how it should be. But like, emotionally, like, how I feel about it is a completely different way. And like, you guys are always kind of fighting with each other. So should I keep going? No, I don't think so. I think I've said enough. I feel like that was kind of harsh. I'm sorry. Let me get advice for you guys. We have professional assistance. I literally said maybe therapy. But it may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any area of life, for legal or financial, to more personal needs, such as therapy. Yeah. When we start blaming other people for our problems in life, it's really more so like we're trying to displace the blame, and it never works out, because at the end of the day, I'm not saying people don't do fucked up shit. I'm sure they do. But it's more so like, what could you have done differently? And start from there. Because if you try to like always say, well, it's this person's fault, it's this person's fault. Well, why is this person still in your life? Let's start there. Okay. Moving on, we have Aquarius. I don't know if I said thank you. Thank you, Lion. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius? We have be yourself, you are enough. Spending more time with people who love you. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there's like maybe you guys are going out. I don't know why. It's for fire signs and just doing things also that you love. Like you I just feel like there is also a blockage here. What else is going on? Maybe like doing things that you love is like, maybe you feel like you're not doing enough. That's what I kind of feel like, where it's like maybe you feel like you should be doing more. We have over or under eating. Be more confident. Oops. And trust yourself. There is like this self-esteem here that's kind of going on with you guys, Aquarius, where is what's going on like with this over under eating. We tend to like do stuff like that when we need more control, right? Whereas like we feel like us under eating, it's just like, okay, I can't control anything in my life, I'm going to control what I eat, right? And overeating, we overeat to like make ourselves feel better, we need a dopamine hit or whatever. So it's like we do things for different reasons depending on what it is here. I think even just like spending more time with the people that you love might actually help you overcome this, right? Like, especially if you go back and forth, I feel like there might be like a little bit of overthinking. That would make sense because you guys are an air sign. Let's use this deck. We do have Leo here. Leo is like the opposite. That's your sister sign. So there is just like this thing of like maybe not wanting to be seen, or like being afraid to be seen. Kinda. I think you guys go back and forth on that. Can we clarify? Oh, there was a lot. The 5 of Wands almost wanted to come out. So you guys could be arguing with people or like arguing with yourself. We have the Emperor. So Aries is very strongly here. I think that when Aries, I don't know why, just because of the ram, it reminds me of like being stubborn. So you guys could be like really, really stubborn in the way that you guys are trying to do something or trying to see something. What else do we have here? Ooh, 6 of Swords. Walking away from that. There could be, you guys could have walked away from an Aries. Like an Aries could have walked away. What is this? I don't know, with the Sun card. I feel like there's like, there was a situation here where, I don't know, it's like you walked away from a situation and it's like now it could have been a person too. Could have been it could be a Leo. We have Aries, Leo. So you guys could have walked away from that situation, but it's also more so like walking away from something and then stepping into like your more passionate, fiery energy. Again, they're just, okay, what else could it be? They just keep saying no. Okay, so we do have a new beginning coming in here with you guys. There's water sign, Aries, Leo, not water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, double Scorpio, because we do have the death card here. But for some reason, like, this is something, like, this person is keeping it to themselves. There's more blockages. Yeah, there is a blockage here. Somebody here doesn't want somebody to come back in. Like with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, it's like they are trying to block it. I can even feel it where it's like I'm not getting a very clear message because somebody doesn't want me to get a very clear message. So what else do we have here? Five of Wands, yeah. Which is like fighting, conflict. There's like a lot of fire and water here, which is, you know, they don't really go together. Fire and water, they clash. And there is like, I don't know if you're clashing with yourself. I don't know if like that's a possibility because I'm getting strong yes there. But then there could also be you guys are clashing with somebody else. Like somebody else was in a relationship and they stepped away, and then that person also doesn't want you to be with that person. So like they're trying to send energy your way so that that doesn't work out. So whatever that may be, like it's going to be different for everybody. What the if it is this is about you, like if you guys do need some clarity about like what it is that you're trying to do, I would definitely like suggest going outside under the sun. I don't know where you guys live. If you guys where I live, it's like very hot, so I would go early in the morning. One card here for Aquarius. And we do have the Hierophant, which I kind of feel like is your energy as well, where it's like this understanding and like this knowing that you're going to be okay no matter what. Aquariuses are really good at being able to detach. I think you guys have accomplished that. I think sometimes you guys might slip back into this, I don't know, back and forth, like what it is that you actually want to do. And then I also feel like you have this person here in your energy who doesn't want you to accomplish something. I don't know. At the end of the day, you're gonna get like it's whatever's meant for you will be meant for you. Like nobody can stop that. Just be, you know, aware. Can we get advice here? We have study. A new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will find you soon. So you guys could be meeting somebody new. You guys could also be teaching somebody. So I just think that there is something new coming towards you. So okay, I'm gonna end that for you guys. Good luck. Then we have Pisces and Aries left. Okay. What do we have here? For Pisces. Pisces, we have Leo. You need a practical plan. That almost didn't want to come out. It was like, I'm just kind of confused a little bit, Pisces, because it's like you don't want to do something. You're trying not to, but it's like you have to do it. This is something that you're meant to do. We have family problems, moving homes, strength from being honest, or strength you get from being honest, and then make up your mind. And then we do have Virgo. So I don't think you guys want to leave your house. Do you? No, but you do have to for some reason. There is just something where I think you guys have a lot of responsibility. People lean on you guys a lot. I think it might be like, okay, you guys, maybe your home life isn't the best. And it's very neutral here, where it's like you need to, like, maybe you guys do have to move out because you have to, like, it's not making sense anymore. Whatever it is, it's just not making sense. But you don't want to hurt the people, your family, by leaving, right? They're gonna feel like you're abandoning them, which is like, it's not really the case, right? It's more so like you were trying to do what's best for you. And at the same time, like, I can feel like this thing where it's like you don't want to do this, but you have to do this. This is like, and with Leo card here, like, this requires a lot of strength. This is going to be so hard. Oh my God, I feel for you. I really do. Can we clarify this here for Pisces? We have Temperance, and then the Eight of Coins. There's something here. Okay, I don't know if you guys have committed to something, but you want to commit to something, and you keep going back and forth because this commitment is going to require you to leave. So, like, maybe the house that you're in right now. I can't even get the words out. I think it's really hard for you guys to. I can't even breathe. You guys could be having panic attacks about making this decision. What? Because they're gonna feel like you abandoned them, and that's not really the case. It's more so like you want to just live your own life. There, your family is gonna say, like, why can't we work on this? Like, why can't we, like, think of something else? They're gonna try to keep you there. I could feel it. That's probably why you guys are having this panic attack, like, not wanting to, like, express how you really feel. But at the end of the day, you do have to make a decision. Like, you can't stay in this energy for too long. You're gonna just rip off the band-aid, get it over with. Like, easier said than done. Like, but you see this person, like, the Eight of Coins typically is like you working hard on something, but this person has, like, thorns. Like, it's not supposed to be this hard, but your family is making it this hard. Leaving a home should never be hard. I understand, again, parents, but it's like, at the end of the day, you want your kid to, move on and, like, have a successful life, right, outside of themselves. And I don't know if that's just, like, not very common for your family. They're just like, they're very, like, against it. Like, there's going to be such a severe pushback that it gives you panic attacks. You don't even want to talk about it. Let's see the outcome. What do we have for the outcome here? Can we get the outcome if Eight of Cups came out twice, which is moving on. Literally moving. It says moving on the top right there, and it is walking away. Doing, like, you have to turn your. They're gonna feel like you're turning your back on them, but it's not true. That's just the perception of it. And eventually, like, after some time, they will get over it. People just need time to get over it, and time heals all, heals most. So, okay, let me get advice, and then we can move on to Aries. We have healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing now. You are going through many transformations at once, and you are being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. I also want to say, like, if you guys do require this healing, a lot of times we cannot heal in the environments that broke us, right? And that you do need this space if you do want to move on and, like, heal. Okay. All right. And then last we have Aries. What do we have here? Oops. We have finding joy and beauty. Oops. Reconnecting with self or others. And then crying hurt. I think you guys have been through a lot, right, Aries? A very difficult time period. I think you guys are coming out though stronger. Like it's something that I think that you know that you've had to go through. I don't think a lot of other people could ever understand what it is that you have gone through. That if you tried to explain it, they would just be like, "What the fuck," right? But you guys have like come out stronger, and just I think you guys are still going through it. Honestly, it's not over. We have fighting for honor. You're being used, and then judging people. I don't know. I'm getting like this parent again, kind of. Maybe not, but there's just like something here where somebody is fighting for the wrong reasons, and whatever it is that it might be. I don't know what it could be different for everybody, but I don't know. It's like status quo. I don't know. They want you in their life because of like the status quo. They need you there so like they could say they're right. I don't know why that's it just sounds kind of that sounds weird to say. I don't understand how that could be, but that's how I'm feeling. Um well that would make sense with like you're being used. Maybe somebody needs you financially. Maybe they need you emotionally. Maybe they need you physically. Like maybe they just are just using you to have you. They don't really appreciate or like um value you, right? And then with this judging people here, it's kind of like, where do you feel like, I don't know why, but this person feels like if they don't have you, um, they're losing. It's not right. I'm not saying that's right at all, but that's just like what I'm kind of getting. And let's see here with the I think you guys are trying to find joy, and the way to do that is to reconnect with yourself. Um, and it starts by putting yourself first. I when I say putting yourself first, sometimes people can take that to like an extreme. Like I'm always going to do what I want for what I want, whatever. But I say that for the people who are people pleasers, right? The ones that always are putting others before them, before themselves, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Where it's like I think that in the past, like for some reason, I hear like running away from responsibility. Maybe that's something you guys used to do, or it's like people would kind of just throw things back in your face, and it just like made you feel kind of shitty so that you would kind of put people first. And like because if you put yourself first, you were known as like selfish, and it was just like not something that you wanted to be known as, so you put other people before you. And I think that there is like like you guys are learning an equal like give and take. Like you do have to put yourself first, because if you don't, people will take advantage of you. And at the same time, it's like okay to make other people happy. There's a balance, right? Clarifying this here for Aries, we have Temperance and the Three of Cups. Yeah. I feel like there was somebody here who put you in a third party situation. Like maybe you were in a long term commitment with them. Um, with the Four of Coins, I don't know if like it's saying here like they just want you to themselves, and that's a kind of selfish energy. I'm not gonna. It's like I don't know if because I said I don't feel like this person really values you, but they just don't want anybody else to have you, which is a very selfish mentality, right? And I think you guys are kind of realizing that. If not that, you're starting to realize that. One more card, and then I'll get advice. Yeah, seven. Basically, what I said, Seven of Wands is you working on yourself, standing up for your own beliefs, and finding beauty and joy in your own life, right? What you find beauty in, somebody else might not find beauty in, and that's okay. Okay, let's get advice, and that's it. We have strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. Yeah, I think you guys are kind of on that path already, though. So you guys are going to be fine. 444 that just came out. So it's like you guys are searching for stability. You will find it. We tend to find the things that we search for. I was just thinking about an earring that I want to find. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Once we get to the 1,000, I'm pretty sure it's pretty close. We can do like the free questions, and yeah, everything will be timestamped down below. If you would like to purchase a reading, all that information is available down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your weekend. Love you guys. Bye.